That's the moon, guys. Let's get down that hole and wake a few people. Aussie Gem Hunter Deceive here. Right, let's rip into what we've got for the day and then the direction we're going to head, what I think's going to happen, probably won't, but what I think's going to happen in the next lot. And then, we'll get to digging. That's our face that we're looking at. Probably prettier than my face, but we want to get into this further and one more further this way because I want to go this way, and I'll explain that in a second. Because there's a whole nest of billies here, which is big rocks and boulders, and billies basically they're a water flow stopper, and you can see that there's one right there, there's one right there, there's another one there, and it just jams up all the good wash. And basically what happens is the sapphires will sit against them or around them, hopefully, because that's where the slow waters hit, because the billies slow the water down, obviously. We've got decomposing granite there, which is the floor. See, the floor pops up and there's little bits of wash in between it, and they've still got billies in that area too, so that's super interesting. I do want to go that way, and we've got a little bit of wash there, a little bit of wash there, but there's nothing in that layer there. There's a whole bunch of sand, which indicates fast water, and clay, which indicates slow water, and that's that slippery back in that section there. Well, that's no good. We'll get rid of that. But the fire clay, which is that tan and chocolate and grey layer, it's really really strong. So there's no problem with any collapsing or any of that sort of stuff. And you can see that's on the ceiling as well. So I've gone a tiny bit flatter because I know that's super strong, that stuff. But yeah, we want to get into this corner here. And obviously there's been massive bit of decomposing granite. Obviously the floor of the old riverbed was granite. There's granite there, and there was a big granite jump up there, and I got rid of most of that. I'll get rid of some of that today as well. But yeah, so that little section here, and then it pinches right off. The wash skinnies out and then balloons back out again here. But all the dark material, which is our ironstone, is this way, and there's like a billy there. I ran into a nest of billies here. I picked up, I checked the wash at this area, and we got a stone here and a stone there last time. So we're going to head that direction. That's the plan. Non-glamorous wash plant prep work. Okay, back on the ground, ready to do this wash. Let's have a look at what we've got. I just scraped a little bit back just to show you what I think's going to happen. But yeah, this wash looks interesting. Let's have a look at it. That's an overall view. Obviously that's the material that I just took off the top. So you can see how the layer would have gone right across there, and it's very sandy here, and it's really clayey here, and that's because of obviously an obstruction somewhere. And you've got a heap of billies, which is big rocks, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and I thought, I don't know whether they continue, but they obviously do, because there's one there and one there, and this whole wall's stacked with billies as well. So it looks like everything just got pushed up into that corner and piled up. That'll be super interesting. And then this is also pretty interesting as well. This whole entire area here has been split by granite, which is our floor. So the granite gets to this point here and just jumps right up, and we've got a very thin layer of wash that goes here. Then it dives back down here. I left this stuff here because I did see some ironstone. That's a piece of ironstone right there, and there's another piece there. So yeah, I did see some ironstone there, which was good. Got a massive granite jump up there, and there was a big granite jump up there and there. So whatever happened here, it was obviously very turbulent. So you don't need a lot of wash to get good sapphire either. So I'll be really interested to see how it performs that way. and then what happens here, I'm going to dig that area, check the pulsator, and then dig this area, and then just have a little look. Or if I spot one, normally if I spot one, I won't worry about it. And if I do find one, you guys will be straight back and we'll have a bit of joy. Let's see how we go. Let's get into this dig, get some sapphire. First sapphire of the day. It's been a bit, like I've done 10 loads or maybe even 12 loads now, and we just had one pop out, so let's have a look at it, hey? Now I've got to remember where I put it. Yeah, there it is, right there. It's stuck in some hard material. That's super hard material. Is it out? Oh, it's kind of out. Oh, it's only a little baby slither. Bring it into some light. There it is there. It's definitely sapphire. Doesn't look that good. Let's just put it on some light. Ah, cute little blue. Nothing wrong with that. It's super flat though. Look how flat that is. Maybe just a skin polish for that one. So it was in that flat material. I was jackhammering that flat in between those two layers of decomposing granite, and I was like, there's something there, let's have a video. But I'm keen to get into that side because this side I think has been a bit of a bust. The material hasn't been as good, but just no big ironstones and stuff like that I normally see. A lot of waxy material, so who knows. Back, sapphire. I kept on seeing a few little sapphires here and there, but just nothing really. I was like, they're minuscule, super minuscule. And then I saw a bit of ironstone, but I saw sapphire. Let's check it out. Yeah, so I saw ironstone like that, and then there's another piece of ironstone floating around here, and lo and behold, sapphire right there. It's a good size. It's got to be close to 10 carats, 12 carats or something like that. Let's check the colour. Oh, that colour. Yeah, let's get you closer. Oh, damn. That colour is gorgeous. Now we're back on them again. Oh. Yeah, by eye I'm seeing a couple of fractures, guys. I think this one's all fractured up. We'd have to have a look at it inside under some good light, but I'd see some bands shining back at me, little things. I think she's all cracked up. Anyway, that's a good sign, and that colour is amazing. Yeah, boy. This one's going in the pocket. It's not being trusted to the pulsator. At least we got something for the day. We might get a carat or two out of it. And beautiful colour, it just keeps happening. So good. This one looks a bit bigger. Let's have a look at it. We're on a bit of a roll. I'll show you how massive these billies are. Yeah, check out the size of that billy and this billy here. And it just like all that slow water, everything's pushed up hard on here. So we're going to investigate that later. But check that out. Yeah. It should be sapphire if I'm not 100% correct. You see that decomposing granites, the floor. That's our sapphire. Let's see if it looks any good. Doesn't look good in the hand, but you never know.
shattered by the looks of things. It's got a nice colour on the bottom right there. So anyway, that's one for the, oh gee, who knows? Need to get that yellow in the bottom of that blue. Is that yellow there? Need to have that in the bottom of the blue. Ooh, we don't know about that one. That one's that one actually could be good. Anyway, that's a good hefty piece. That'd be all of about 20, 25 carats or so. And we're going to play gamble with it. Let's throw it in there. Got to test out the pulsator. So happy the spot's not done yet. Let's check out another one. All right, there it is. Just nestled in that clay-like material. It looks kind of smoothish, which is good. Oh, look at the size of it. Yeah, that's got to be 15, 20 carats, maybe 25. Let's have a look to see what... yeah, no, I can see the shimmer in it. It's not going to be good, but let's have a look at it anyway. Yeah. Who knows? We're going to have a look at it. It's blue-green. It's got a bit of junk on it, but I saw this stuff here. Anyway, it's another one. Oh, it needs a wash-up, actually. And yeah, it definitely needs a wash-up, that's for sure. Anyway, silky as hell. Blue-green, as you can see right there. But yeah, good, still a good sign. Great sign that the shot, we're not done yet. We haven't finished the spot, so excited still. Yeah, this audio turned to rubbish. So I was just trying to explain how far those sapphires dig into the decomposing granite, and you'll see me jackhammer about 6 inches worth of the floor to get this sapphire out. So they do bed themselves in pretty damn deep, and you can see me pick it up, and then that's the decomposing granite. So, you know, poke it away from decomposing granite. It's probably around about 4 or 5 carats. So, you know, definitely worth jackhammering that 6 inches of bedrock or that decomposing granite to get those sapphires out. So yeah, this was just an interesting one. So yeah, oh, it's a cute little stripe through it. That's it. No colour in that one. Just a beautiful little stripe. Might be right with skin polish or something like that. Spot's not done, still producing. It's only this little corner at the moment, so definitely going to have to get back to this spot. Yeah, okay, so found heaps downstairs. Let's hope that's not the only thing we find in the pulsator, but still it'd be a good showing if it was. Let's have a look. I'm going to put them in a sieve and then turn the sieve upside down and see how we go. Did it last episode, it was pretty rubbish. So let's hope see if I get better at it, huh? Okay, so we're going to throw it in this sieve here. And I've lost my little scoop, but we're going to have to get that. There's a ton of sapphire in that area. Let's drag it out. Okay, 30 wheelbarrows, or more like 25, and we have to use the cup, so stoked. And there's some real gorgeous little keepers in there. So let's see if we crack the 100 carats per 10 wheelbarrows. I don't know whether we're going to get there. Nah, we went close.
But I tell you what, all that stone, you know, like, gee, there's some possibles and probables in there, but there's a couple of cuties. Let's have a look. We almost made it too. Let's have a look at them. Well, weigh the first. It's like a big, long jelly bean. It's 15 carats. Now check this out. Get you nice and close. Look at that colour. Beautiful. Look at the light, beautiful bands it's got through it. Gorgeous blue, you know, with yellow in it. And you can see that trapeze shape. This would have started off as a massive piece. No cracks at that band there. Looks like a crack from that side, but it's not. Look at those bands. How gorgeous. 15 carats, you could probably slice it straight through there. You know, get 1 or 2 carats out of here. And then one and maybe 2 carats out of there, and 1.5 carats there. Yeah, gorgeous stone. It's not fat, it's fairly skinny. But I tell you what, just phenomenally gorgeous. Yeah, very, very, very stoked. So the next one on the block, we actually found this downstairs, 17 carats. It does have a few issues, but look at that. Soft blue, gorgeous yellow. Look at that. It does have some cracks. Now, let me try and find them. Yeah, so there's lines here. Doesn't look like they go in that far. I had a little stress before, but it's kind of hard to see them. Don't think they go in that far. Yeah, so you can see them to there. So we're going to lose half the stone that way. So we probably have a stone this way. But who knows? I don't really know how far they go in, because they sort of disappear, or there might be colour lines. Now I'm looking at it again, they kind of do look like colour lines. Gee, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to have to put a window in there and have a look. I think there could be cracks. It's kind of hard to see them through. Anyway, it's gorgeous colour. We should be able to get a carat and a half out of 17 carats. Look, if they turn out to be colour bands, we'll get a huge stone out of it, because it's nice and thick. Look at it, it's nice and thick. It's a good shape. You'll be able to bang around brilliant out of this way, and it'll just perform like a bloody ballerina. Oh, who knows? I don't know if ballerinas really perform. But anyway, gorgeous stone. Stone number 2. Okay, little jelly bean. Well, it's not little, 4.7 carats, not particularly little. And you wait until you see this thing as well. This is going to be a carat to carat and a half. Look at that. Just colour. Amazing colour. And as far as I can see, crack free, other than this little thing on my thumb. Let me get some light near you. Come on, fat fingers. Yeah, it's just a surface dent just here. Other than that, I'd say that's good to roll. Yeah, so amazing stone as well. Beautiful colours. Like that'll turn out to just a beautiful blue. Get that yellow right in the bottom, and it'll just shine that blue or teal. Yeah, 4.7. Unreal. Now this is the little Bambito 2.75, but I wanted to show you this because you can see the eye, yellow eye through there. Look at that. And it's deep enough to get a carat out of it, and you just see blue around that eye. Look how gorgeous that thing is. I mean, it's only a baby, but you know, if we had that in 80 carats or 100 carats, gee, you'd probably see me cry. It's just a gorgeous little stone. Honourable mentions, the one we found downstairs might have a good piece in it. It's really rough on the outside, so it's very hard to tell but that yellow section that I'm showing you there might be alright. There'll be a lot of grinding. It's got a heap of junk on it. It's a very strong blue colour. You know, and you can't see that yellow through there. That, you know, that's got to be ground away, and this has got to be ground off. And I mean, it is 40 carats. Did I lie to you? Yeah, 41.55. That's a gamble stone. You know, fingers crossed that works out. You know, like, I'm pretty sure all these will work out. That's a gamble stone. You know, like, how good's that day? How good. Now, no, it's not that one. Honourable mentions. This is just way too dark. There's a heap of fog through it. You know, just need to be cooked like you've never seen it cooked before. I think it's around about 10 carats. This one would be really good for skin polish. Nice strong blue colour, just too flat to do anything with. Okay, let's just get those cut, see what they look like. I'm pretty excited for all of them, to be quite honest. There's a ton of stone there, 30 wheelbarrows, heaps of material. I can't get too excited because they've got to get cut, and they normally shrink a little bit or disappear. But great day, awesome day. Hopefully that spot's not done. I can go left, I can go right on that spot. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, check this banger out, mate. This is fantastic, this stone. You know, it's got beautiful showings of blue and yellow. You know, it honestly looks like the sun had a swim. It's just magnificent. Just an absolutely gorgeous stone. No heat necessary, and it's 8.3 carats. This was the 17 carater, and it just turned out that the cracks were in the right spot. We got rid of those. There was heaps of meat left in it. You know, it was almost like that round, and it's just turned out an absolutely gorgeous stone. I couldn't be more excited about this stone. Yeah, it's just fantastic. It's almost like, yeah, like the sun got dipped in the ocean, and it's got little bands through it. It really, you know, in real life, it's fantastic. I'm also in natural light, and it was during the afternoon, and the light was disappearing. So this is actually better in real life. Like, it's hard to grasp how gorgeous this thing is, you know, and the soft blues that it throws out, the beautiful yellows that it throws out, and 8.3 carats with no heat. You don't find these very often. You know, I was excited to get it back. You know, I drove around to a mate's place and go, check this thing out. You know, just, yeah, very excited. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I will be taking a week off. I just don't have all my stone cut at this stage. So I'm going to take a week off. The blue 15 carat is getting cut at the moment, so I'll show that in the next episode. It looks like it's going to be fantastic as well. But yeah, guys, keep safe for a week. I'll see you in 2 weeks.